And it killed a lot of just, other things it wasn't supposed to kill.
Like the crops, and then it got into the water
and the birds
then poisoned the water.
Somebody poisoned the water hole.
Hey, y'all, this is Trevor, and I got a big-ass hat. All right, welcome to episode I have no idea of the apocalypse.
I'm gonna go with
a shitload
7.
of people with me today.
Am I ever supposed to look at the camera? Sorry for interrupting.
Yes, that's
if you have a
you're
really
always.
good point, and you want to be like,
Can I?
and then he said, then you can do it.
Can I gym it? Just
You could try that.
No,
Whichever-
you're just supposed to stare at it. Just find a camera and stare at it the entire podcast.
Use those
I'm
serial
just
killer
not going
eyes
to
you
look at
got.
y'all at all the whole time. I'm only going to
there should be a zoom in section. Oh, there should be a zoom in section.
You want to go to the camera and zoom it in for yourself?
No, can you do it in post?
Maybe.
Well,
All right. Well, we have Austin Arnold here. He's the lead singer and the lead banjo player of Westway. We got Tyler Tadlock over here. He is the drummer and the main tambourine player. And we have Zach Thompson over here, who you've seen before, who is the guitarist
Hi.
and the third best bass player in Westway.
Thank you. Well, wait a second.
Cheers
no,
to that.
I don't like that.
Cheers to that, brother.
once you hear the album, you'll see that I'm the best bass player.
Austin is the best bass player in Westway at the moment.
Yeah, when Trevor
all
retracts
we're all
the
the bass
bass,
players,
you'll hear me be the second best bass player in the band.
Shout out to our old bass player Caleb.
Mid.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
R.I.P. We missed you, buddy.
Yeah.
We missed you. But they've been in
But
town.
congrats.
They've been in town recording Friday, Saturday. Here's a quick sneak peek of what we were recording. That was great.
Yeah, that was great.
That was
What
really
song,
good.
What song was that?
I don't remember the name of it, but
We don't have names yet. It's fine.
that's true. But that was probably
Solid.
one of my favorite moments from this
That
past
portion
weekend.
of that song was my favorite to record.
Yeah, for sure. That was like 17 or 18 takes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, we have no idea what we're going to talk about. We have nothing prepared, but we have a bottle of wine, and I got to go get the fucking wine opener.
Hey,
Let's talk shit about him while he's gone.
wait till he's gone.
We'll have
man.
like a little always
Wait till
sunny
that big ass
right
hat
there.
is out of the
Just like some
room.
Trevor gets the wine
like
opener.
the audio goes silent and it's just music of us just talking, right? Like whenever news places like go to commercial.
All right. I hope you can use that.
That
It's a special kind.
I barely know how to open wine.
Then this will be
oh my
entertaining.
god, I'm so excited.
No, I'm so curious. I want to look at it.
I've never seen anything like this.
what she said.
This bottle, this episode is brought to you by.
Move the mic
Cash
back
App.
to you.
Sorry, this episode is brought to
Soft
you
electric mattresses.
by
OnlyFans.
Apothic Inferno. Is this actually a wine opener?
yeah,
or
it
are you?
is. No, it is.
That looks like a. I'm not going to say what it looks like. Something bad. Okay, so. Ooh, that's
Little
nice.
flick of the wrist.
All right, so there's no corkscrew or anything on it. Maybe it's
My guess is
He goes around it.
you pierce it like
yes,
this,
yeah.
and then let it go, and then you can.
I would advise against that.
I had a very
Okay.
different idea.
You're trying to pierce the cork?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so you see how there's one end is longer than the other?
yeah,
Kind of like your left nut and your right nut?
sure.
That's a sign of testicular
No.
cancer. You might want to go get that checked.
I'll call my doctor after this. Anyways.
I just watched the Lance Armstrong
So
doc.
Wait, y'all have
you
two
pretty much
testicles?
go boom, 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 like you right in between the cork and the bottle.
Yeah. And then
What?
you squeeze. That was my idea. We on the same page.
Am I doing it right?
Let me see.
I'm trying to go.
Are you in yet?
That one goes first,
I can't feel anything.
and then rock it back and forth.
A little bit of.
A little bit of
Just jiggle it a little bit.
a little bit.
Is this like the original kind of wine opener?
I feel like not. I feel like a corkscrew is probably way easier.
Now, how hard is this part going to be?
Twist while you pull out.
I'm really just gonna hope.
Oh my God, this is so much
that
better
beautiful?
than what I've been doing. It's also like
So
my
classy.
third time to drink wine, so.
Ever?
And the cork stays good. I've had it in the past, but I just recently started liking it.
You can like
Is
put
that a
them in
thing
a
to
little glass
smell
in
the
your
cork?
kitchen and collect them.
And they smell so watch
Is it?
them.
Is it? Are you supposed to smell the cork after you decork it?
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Part of the wine tasting
That's what I was
experience.
told.
I'm
I'm getting very corky nodes from this cork.
I'm getting.
I'm not a very big wine
You gotta
person,
let
so I
it
don't
sit
know
for
this.
at least 35
I am
minutes.
now a
Yes.
huge wine
Gotta breathe.
connoisseur. I've only bought
A
two
connoisseur?
What kind of wine
that-
is this?
It's Apothic Inferno.
But
I'm gonna
like,
go
is
ahead
it
and
a-
say he's
a
not.
red
It's a
connoisseur.
red, but like what kind of
I don't.
red?
I don't know.
You need to know these.
This is
Italian
To be a
Tell you on-
connoisseur,
they'll
you have
tell
to
you on
know
the
these
back.
things.
I was kidding, obviously.
Also, you don't tilt the glass. You pour straight to the
Shut up.
bottom. It's not a beer.
Okay.
You want as much
might get
air in it
kinda
as you
foamy.
can, actually.
I guess we. Sorry. Oh God.
Actually, I don't know if that's true. Make sure you cut that out.
I'm for sure leaving that in now if you ask me to.
You can.
What'd you
pour
say?
your own.
It's like,
Can you
actually,
pour
I don't know
mine?
if that's true at all.
Thank you.
Say when.
Say when.
Actually, no. I'm just gonna.
When?
I guess we just keep passing it until the bottle's gone.
Okay. You're gonna be really. Y'all
All right,
gonna be
this
really.
This is what
intrigued
you
by
gotta do
mine.
for your wine tasting. You gotta swirl.
That's what I do.
Gotta swirl. Then you gotta
You
inhale.
want me to hit you up?
Do you
Slide.
inhale with your nose?
Slide.
Then you gotta say something really pretentious. I'm getting notes
Okay,
of the,
so
the
what's
grass
the-
in Napa.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
It's it's a dry grass.
This
Maybe
reminds
a
me
bit
of
cherries.
So what's
my yacht.
So what are you supposed to do? Like the proper steps?
I can smell the person's feet who stepped on these grapes.
You spin it and you smell it.
Mm-hmm.
You spin it as fast as you can.
St. Martin is beautiful this time of
I
year.
don't think I can.
That was a deep throat.
Can I? I can't.
That'd be impressive. Dude, those break really easily,
Oh, okay.
so please stop.
We're going to go summer in Morocco this year.
Oh, Morocco, eh? I was there last year.
What do you think, Zachary?
Exquisite fishing.
How does it feel
on
to
the
break
bay.
your sobriety,
Yes.
by the way?
This has been almost a month for you, right?
Yep. Almost a month. I think this would have been the 22nd or 23rd day.
It's 3 weeks.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
day 8 for me. You just cheers to the table. Also, with COVID, is cheersing a thing of the past?
Bottoms up.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
you just raise glasses.
You just raise
now.
No,
glasses.
you go. You go
ching!
bottoms. You go bottoms.
Bottoms up, bottoms up.
That seems more dangerous.
Okay.
That's if I did that with beer, I would just make someone's beer explode.
Oh yes.
Like now.
upset
Where do
about
that.
mummies get
Because-
pizza?
Where do mummies?
According to Siri, it's what's the pizza place?
Aviator Pizza.
Aviator Pizza.
We're not sponsored
Where
by
do
Aviator
mummies get
Pizza, by the
pizza?
way.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Put joke on the end of it.
I told you to put joke, and then someone said
Wait,
don't put joke.
let's see if we can figure it out first. Don't look.
Everyone. Yeah.
Oh,
It-
okay.
Is it Do they get Tombstone pizza?
No, because mummies don't use tombstones.
If they have
You're
tombs,
thinking
pyramids.
way too hard about it.
I feel like it
I
has to
give
be a
up.
chain, like a Pizza Inn or like a CC's.
Oh, I didn't think.
Some sarcophagus. Whatever. Do you have the
Pizza
answer
Hut.
for us? Did you figure that out?
Y'all giving up?
Yeah, I'm giving up.
yeah.
I'll give you a hint.
What is the hint?
It's kind of a bad joke, but it's based on a chain.
So like a Pizza Hut or a CC's.
So you're close.
Damn it, I was close.
What's another pizza chain?
Oh,
Pizza-
okay, you're not gonna
Pop-
get Pizza Tut. It's a shitty ass. Oh, it's like not even the real place. Like they had to change
Damn.
it a little bit.
Well,
That is a good one.
No, it's
yeah,
not.
we were thinking. way too
Siri
much
did
about-
that.
No,
we
it was
were
a
in
book.
line at a.
There was a book at the in line at HEB.
It was on the cover, and Tyler was very curious.
Yeah, but they didn't tell you what page the answer was on, so they just tease you. I had to read the whole
And
book.
Siri gives out false information.
Yeah.
He's been known to do that.
But yeah, so we recorded 3 songs and
That we've
Good
never
time.
played before together.
never played before because
All
now
Zoom co-writing sessions for y'all.
Yeah.
which
Oh,
is a
me and Zach
first.
did the first one. Like we just wrote it in like 2 hours at our old house.
Yeah.
And then the second one was me and him on a well, actually, I think the
All-
three of
all of
us
us were on the
ended up
Face.
getting on the FaceTime thing. And then you sent the last one.
Yeah, the last one was just kind of
What was the last one?
blood and smoke.
When did we do the other one? The second one.
Like the second week of quarantine.
Yeah.
It's kind of
That's
a
why it's
weird
called
thing to
COVID.
do remote.
Yeah.
It was very weird.
Yeah.
I had fun doing it.
It was
that
a little
day.
more business-like, because normally we just kind of fuck
Well, we were
around
just like
with
we
each
were
other.
just like
Yes.
trading the music file like back and forth and putting stuff on
Yeah.
it.
Oh, real quick,
Nice.
how explicit is this?
Anything
Can I
you
say
wanna say.
whatever I want? Okay,
Well-
cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's get ready then.
Just leave the Italians out of it. But other than that, yeah.
Leave
no,
the Italians out of it.
but fuck. No, I've been doing it remotely with a bunch of different people lately, and I don't like it because when you're not in the same room as somebody, like the feedback is different. It's more delayed.
Yeah.
You know, like I would spend 3 hours working on something and send it to somebody, but if they were right next to me in here with me, they would immediately tell me do this
I think
thing instead.
that was definitely the plus of like us being on FaceTime
Yeah.
doing it because like
And the-
I'd started like I had like most of the stuff that I come up with. It's usually just like an intro, and then it's usually like I don't like half of that, but you're on to something I think, and then then we start. We got like the whole
That
structure.
sucks, but you're getting there.
Yeah,
gotta be
I've only
honest.
had like one time where they're like, great.
And we were drunk.
No, that was the
Just kidding.
okay. But like we ended up like getting the meat of it done. And then like I think like halfway through, like this sounds like, and then
Well,
we're
you
like,
Cut
can't say that.
out.
Beep
I'm
that,
definitely
yeah.
cutting that out.
Yeah, beep that.
that's a good thing, right?
You can't say
Yeah,
that.
but you don't tell where you're stealing from. You just
Oh, you'll just beep it.
I'm gonna have to, but you shouldn't have brought it up.
But if
Sorry.
you're
Press
wondering,
101.
But I like that
That could have
song.
been a huge PR nightmare if you were famous.
Yeah. Also, it's
You're
like
lucky you're not famous right now.
everyone, if you're wondering why there's just a 5 to 15 second beat, just it was lots of profanities, and we just couldn't have it on the air.
Austin was talking about the disabled.
Yes.
I am disabled.
I am
Sure.
disabled.
Can we
I'm
get a
just
finger
having-
shot in the camera? Let's use this camera.
There you go. Yes, he's missing one.
I'm a. What's the word?
Paraplegic?
No, that's weird.
9-finger Nancy.
I'm
It's
an
Nick.
amputee. There we go.
Amputee.
Ah, yeah.
I think that would be a good story to tell on this podcast.
That would probably
How
be
you lost your pinky.
Well, let's hope that I haven't misremembered this day.
Vietnam.
Possible, but
Actually, it's
I
probably
think
better if you did.
If you lose a limb, you can say whatever the hell you want about how you lost that limb, and no one's gonna really
Like
judge it.
Vietnam.
Yeah,
Yeah, remind us of the shark attack that day.
you're like that ABC reporter in the helicopter that was getting shot at.
Mhm.
That wasn't actually getting shot at.
Oh, what was his name?
I don't remember. Probably Dan
Gene?
Rather.
I'm Dan Rather. I'm going to try to make this quick. So, the day is July 4th, 2001.
Oh, you got the date. I guess it's an easy one to remember.
Yeah, it's a really easy one to
2001
remember.
wasn't a good year for you, I guess.
July
wasn't a good year
for a lot of
the
people.
country.
We were on my grandmother's neighbor's pontoon boat, and it was like me, my sister, my cousin, my grandpa, and then the neighbors, obviously. And I don't remember like the specific details surrounding the day, but I remember, like say, like on a pontoon boat, you have like the railing on the side, you know, and there's like say this like one part where the gate or the railing goes, and like this is kind of like where the gate opens right here. So I had my hand like on the side of it because I was like, we call it cowboy hopping over the side of something. And my finger got caught down in this part, and I was cowboy hopping, and it stayed, and I kept going, and it kind of, let me see your hand. It kind of did one of these, and ripped it off, and then
Oh, it was like a
had
dog, and you just
my ligament or whatever from my elbow
Yeah.
got ripped off, and it was like wrapped around the gate and just.
So it was completely severed. I didn't know
It wasn't.
that,
It was completely ripped.
but it was still like attached.
Oh, so you could like
so you could just
Yeah,
fly.
I
It was a
could
little
have picked it up
floppy.
and. Yeah,
Helicopter.
from what I recall,
screaming the whole time.
I think I was like swimming around in the lake for a few minutes, and then I hopped up on the boat, and that's whenever other people noticed, and then chaos kind of ensued. And
Also, when you're on a boat, it's like hard to get to help.
yeah, so if I remember it correctly, like
I'm
was this-
always picturing you
there
jumping
was
over onto a dock.
my grandma's neighbor's son. His name was Patrick, and he had like just like a regular white shirt on, and he took that off and like wrapped my hand in it. It just like turned red like instantly. And then there was like because we were I think we were near the Willis Bridge on Lake Texoma, and I remember there being some like dudes on jet skis or something like helped like carry me like to this ambulance, and then they drove us to a field, and I got care flighted from
Airflight.
Texoma to Dallas, and like I think the worst part for my parents was I think they got a call that just said, "Oh, hey, your son's being care flighted."
Oh, they weren't with you?
Click, no,
Oh, I thought they were with
Yeah.
you. Damn.
Have you got a handicap sticker yet?
no, and it doesn't bother me at all. So if anyone wants to make jokes about it in the future,
Oh, I was like, you
Or
If it bothered you, I'd still make jokes about
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
I
That'd be
understand.
better.
until it
Yeah.
didn't bother
I would
you.
enjoy the
as
jokes
a
a lot
friend,
more.
as a friendly thing.
There like any counseling
and let's
sessions
not
for
forget,
disabled people you go to?
with my my handicap, I'm still the best bass player in the band.
Yep.
He's correct. He's correct. Yeah, I didn't know all the details to that story. So that's
Those are all the deets.
So the pain,
uh,
blackout.
my body went into shock, but like
Yeah.
from this is like kind of the grossest part that I kind of forgot about until just now. So I thought that I had like smacked my hand like at some point like jumping off of the boat, and I thought I had jammed my finger, and like I remember like as little kids like to do, like if something hurts they're like oh that hurts. So I remember like going to put my finger in my mouth.
He's a
and
15-year-old
It was
kid,
just
by
like
the way.
just like a little bit of some
happened 3 years ago.
nasty whatever.
Like bone or flesh
Wait, you
or
put
something.
that in your mouth?
Well, like I think like about the time that I was like going to like raise my hand up to do it was whenever someone else noticed, and then
I really
Gee,
would
get
have.
that out of your mouth.
my sister said that like blood was like physically squirting out of my hand, but I don't really recall that.
So two things. One, it's not where I thought you were going to go with you as a teenager. You like to still suck on your fingers.
I
if
wasn't a
they hurt.
teenager.
2001. You were born in what, like 1989?
I was born in '91.
What? How old do you think he is?
Not Taylor Swift.
Oh, like almost 28, 30?
How, I don't even figure out how dates work.
Anyway, I was 9. 9.
So you still sucked on your fingers at 9?
Maybe.
So you had
Okay.
two big tragedies in 2001.
Yes, I had the worst year out of everybody.
Yeah,
We
that
lost
is-
like 3,500 people and a pinky that year. Dude.
I was really hoping that like whenever you did that, you were going to like go. If you said you thought you jammed it, I thought you were gonna go try to like unjam it,
And just
then
pull it off.
I wish the pinky was still there, and you would have just been.
Yikes! No,
Oh,
that would be terrible.
that's hilarious.
Well, that's the story of Austin's pinky or lack thereof.
Yep.
And
Hope that's all correct.
you
You can fact check it.
I love Austin for his pinky or his lack of pinky, and he'll also. I think when I met him, we would go out to bars and he'd be like, "Hey, I'm Austin," and then within 5 minutes he'd be like, "I don't have a pinky."
No. All of our friends would do that because I'm not really.
You started doing it too.
Nah,
especially when you're real drunk.
I can see
Like,
that.
it's a really great
Hey,
conversation
girl, look at
starter
me.
too. Like no one's gonna
I've gotta-
see you like say, "I don't have a pinky," and just be like, "Bye, I'm gonna go talk to my friends." Like they're gonna inquire about your lack of pinky.
I've got a good story about that.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
So one of my friends, doesn't have a pinky either, and so we were at the
So
bar.
they can't pinky promise.
And I told Austin to come, and the whole thing was a build up to get them to meet each other because they were going to be
it was what's her
set them up as people who don't have
It was what's
pinkies
her
together.
face. I don't remember her name. I remember that.
And
Yeah.
it was just like I couldn't hold back laughter enough for the situation.
Was it the same hand?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
But I think
You
she was
complete
born
me.
with hers like
Yeah.
that though.
Oh.
Or what if you found a girl that had 11 fingers?
Or leprosy.
Staying away from that.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow. How dare you?
I'm not single anymore, fellas.
Oh!
So the leprosy doesn't bother you. Got it. Got it.
Congratulations, Austin.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What's it like?
Wine tastes good.
I'm not lonely and sad and want to.
Red flag.
Cheers to that,
Red
brother.
flag. Avery, I hope you saw that. That's a big red flag.
I'm not
He doesn't
lonely
have to
and
do
sad
dishes
and
anymore
sit in
or
my
his
room
own
in the dark all
laundry.
day anymore. Yep, that's pretty much it. Except she lives like 2,000 miles away.
2,000
sad.
miles
Yeah.
away?
I don't know how
She
far
lives in
Colorado
Alaska.
is. God.
How do miles work?
Huh?
How do miles work?
Well, I don't know what
You're
that
the
question.
science expert.
Yeah,
on the
you're
show.
the, yeah. What do you mean? It's a simple question.
It's a measurement.
yeah. How's they work?
You're the guy that named an EPAU and you don't know how miles work.
I don't. What do you mean how they
First of
work?
Miles don't work in space.
It's like 5,200 feet.
But how does it work?
You forgot 80.
82 or
5,280.
200? Yeah, you're right. I thought you were the smart one.
No, I just
I don't know who
pretend to
told
be.
you that lie.
Also, you look like a 16-year-old European soccer player.
No, he's
Thank
about
you.
To, he's about to. We're about to do a jazzercising course.
I
I
like
think
that.
this is about.
That's better than 28-year-old fingerless guy.
That's a movie. That's a movie title right there. It's the sequel to
Can't
the
believe you thought I was
40-year-old
born in
version.
1989.
No,
How old is
oh, my
everybody
brother.
here?
I'm 28.
28?
27. So.
6.
For one more month.
26. I lose my health insurance tomorrow, I just realized.
I went.
Oh,
Like
that'll be fun.
I went a while once I lost mine without having any.
Yeah. I'm just going to go until like something real bad happens, and then I'll just be screwed, I think.
Yeah.
But
Well, nothing
I'm gonna
ever
take my
happens.
chances.
I didn't,
What a
I've been
plan.
to
The
a
best
doctor
thing to
in
do is
years.
just get hurt real bad once before you lose it.
What?
Why?
No, you realize like even if you have insurance, it still costs a ton of money.
Yeah,
just
I know.
to get
'Cause
hurt.
I got hurt. I had
But just to get your money's worth
I
out of
had-
the last day of
I
insurance?
had to get stitches like within like 3 months of me losing my parents' health insurance.
I think I'm just going to like start studying medicine and just fix myself.
Nice. So like a field medic, basically.
Yeah, like I
for
can
your-
stitch
okay.
myself up. I'll diagnose
Smart.
myself with any problems.
I'll give
I'm
myself
having.
chemo and
Yeah.
Basically, all it is
spray a
a
bunch
really,
of
really
wasp
powerful
spray
flash.
I'll
into a
make
room.
all of the like different
Drugs,
components I
yeah.
need to.
It's like Lysol and then Clorox, and then you just get a really powerful flashlight.
Yeah, you need a lot of light
Yeah.
inside of you.
And then you eat a battery, and then that starts the whole process.
Exactly.
Hey, they've been doing studies and it's been working. Y'all want to try it?
Oh,
Isn't there a
they've
bottle
pretty
of
nice
Clorox
lights right
over
over
here?
Yeah.
All right, here, pour me a little bit.
Yeah. Can I get some?
I'm more of a direct guy.
Yeah, it's stronger if you just take it direct.
Yeah.
I like it.
Shoot that right up
yeah, I
in
was gonna say I would like to have it intravenous.
I'd like
please.
to point out that we do not endorse consumption of Lysol or Clorox.
Zach
but
doesn't.
if you want to do it,
We're not
Go ahead.
stopping you.
Send us your
We're not
video
stopping
submissions.
Let's break to our recurring segment called Positively Negative.
oh, is it? You want me to do it?
I want you to sing it.
Okay, I gotta remember. I can't remember how it goes.
Positive,
No.
negative.
Trevor hates. It's
No, don't tell him. I want him to do something.
It's something like
worse.
that. Oh, you want to do something worse?
Just make something up.
It's random things that Trevor hates. It's positively negative.
Positively Negative.
Positively negative.
This week I want to talk about
Farm animals.
people who have 2 or more bumper stickers on their car. Have
That's good.
1 bumper sticker or no bumper stickers. If you have bumper stickers on your car that say your opinions, all of your opinions are invalid and you shouldn't be able to vote.
What if they have 2
Those are
bumper
like-
stickers
those are
that
like
are the
Carpe
same
Diem
bumper
tattoos.
sticker?
Oh, another thing before I forget. If you have a bumper sticker on your car for a candidate that is no longer in the race or an election that is 4, 8, or 12 years ago, you don't get to vote.
Reagan Bush.
Exactly.
Wow. I'm
Take
gonna
it
do.
off your car.
I'm gonna do like a really
Can't
old
have that
one.
shirt.
Okay, I was interrupting you. So 2 bumper stickers.
I was saying, what if you had 2 bumper stickers that are the same bumper sticker?
Oh, I've seen that.
Um,
How many of those
that would
Jesus
piss me
fish
off.
can you put on one car?
How?
One.
What about the?
because if you're selling drugs, you put that on your car so you don't get pulled over.
is
Hell
the
yeah.
ones with the numbers? Is that
Oh,
how
also
far
get
people
those
run?
sheriff things.
Yes.
Yeah,
oh,
don't
like
do
the
that either.
26.2 or something.
Yeah.
I have a.
That's like bragging. That's like bragging as
I've,
fuck.
I've
I have
been wondering
oh
for years.
My God.
Why would anyone know that?
It's just a common. Like a
I have
marathon is
a-
26 kilometers.
I have
See, the thing is,
a-
I didn't realize it was that's what that was.
I have a Sudude sticker that I bought in 2016 and slapped on my.
you
Jeep
get
whenever I
one.
bought it.
You
You get
one's
one.
all right.
You get one pass.
I don't even
and
like it
one's
being on
even
there.
questionable, but one like I'm not gonna bitch at you.
That
Is there
one-
a size that you don't like? If it exceeds a certain
yeah,
size?
and especially like remember how they used to have that little like blonde kid peeing on things?
Oh,
like
yeah.
a
I
Chevy
saw-
symbol.
Oh yeah.
That one's always like half of a back window on a truck.
I
Also, that's a
almost
good one to
took a
cut. Is
picture
there a
of it.
size that you like?
It was a trifecta.
I had an Oakley
That's what
sticker
I
in high
asked
school
first.
on my truck.
Okay.
I
We
s-
all make mistakes.
Yeah.
We all
I
make
saw
mistakes.
a guy. He had the Confederate flag on the back of his truck window.
All right. He had
Two-
a monster one on the
He
other
had a
side.
back to blue and an American flag hanging out the back, and the guy pissing on a Dodge logo on the back. I was like, that's the trifecta. That guy's
That guy-
got it all.
That guy fucks.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy's living the
fucks,
American dream.
but not minorities.
The
he fucks them in a different
yeah,
way.
yeah.
the Sudude one's been like kind of fun because like I'll be at like a red light and I just see people like in the back going like this.
That's
and like
pretty sick.
like last week I was driving down 35 and some dude like rolled up next to me and just like hung out there for a while. So then I just had to look and like right when I saw him, he was like,
I also
just
don't
like-
like the ones that are perfectly rectangular, just because.
Have a little more creativity.
Yeah, like make it a circle.
What's a perfect
yeah,
rectangle?
mine's like
Well,
mine's
no,
like one of
they're
the
just a
decals that's like
rectangle.
actually
just
like
a
cut
rectangle.
out.
Yeah,
and, like-
perfectly
Yeah, it's
rectangle.
just like a.
Also, if you have
It's
like,
aesthetically
you know how they have the stick figures of the family?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like 8 hours of community service per family member that you put on there. And if you put your dogs, that's like at least a year in
But
prison.
what if they put the Star Wars one or the other version?
None of them are acceptable. Not
No.
one.
Double the sentencing.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with this.
Yes,
Yeah.
double the sentencing. All right, that was positively negative, and I got to redo the cameras.
Good.
Weird.
Seems stupid.
That looks like a medieval torture device.
Yeah. I just thought of like 3 ways to use it and I didn't like it. I didn't like any of them.
Can I-
It looks like a really small. Like don't whenever someone has a kid, they use like little like salad sporks.
Does this
To get-
spread the
to get the baby
cervix,
out?
or
Oh,
Yeah.
like the suction cup type.
No,
Thing.
it's like a salad. It's
Oh, I
like
think
salad
today.
tongs.
I thought they used like
to
suction
spread
cups
your
today.
cervix?
Yeah.
Again,
looks like a
I
torture
don't know if that's the right word.
Words are hard, dude. Words are
That's the
hard.
thing right here.
That is your sternum.
I was
That
thinking
is-
if you-
said cervix?
That is the stern.
I was
of your
thinking if you'd
ship,
bite
your
on it.
Body ship.
What?
What?
Okay.
Okay. Does anybody
back.
else have a topic they would like to discuss today before we call it quits?
How many more minutes do we have?
I think 15.
We got 50 minutes to fill.
Wunderbar.
Roombas?
Said wunderbar.
What's that?
It's wonderful in German.
Oh,
You love Hitler, right?
Ooh.
You should know that.
Yikes. I'm going to have to go, guys.
Big X. On this next segment called We All Get Fired.
I'd like to say no one here likes Hitler.
yeah. I heard the
Funny
Holocaust
name.
wasn't real.
Dude, it was a media hoax
Right.
by the liberals.
Oh.
My stomach is starting to hurt.
Is it from the wine?
Even if it's a joke, it's just unsettling.
Oh.
Oh,
What about, how does everyone feel about Stalin?
Like stalling?
Like
your
one
car?
of my car, yeah.
That really
It was
pisses
just-
me
I like
off.
when they do it in airplanes and they're you just turn it off and they just,
Oh.
yeah.
Gotcha. And crash and die.
I'm just trying to get away from the whole that time.
World War II.
I think Stalin
yeah.
was underrated in terms of his destruction compared to Hitler, who
I
was
think
always the person referenced.
Stalin was really good at killing Russians, much better than Hitler was.
Also,
killing
Stalin
Russians.
has like the best burial scenario. Like, dude's just like in a chamber that makes him look the same for 20 years, and everyone can just come by and worship him.
Austin is
Why
not
are
a
we
fan
on
of
this?
this
Can you
segment.
say he's
I'm just wasting
Stalin
footage that I
death.
can't use. Come on.
Well,
He's just trying to get
getting
funny one-liners.
dangerously close. To, like I remember, like hearing about a dude that like there was some coach somewhere that said he like admired Hitler's like ability to like lead, and I was like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
could pick anybody else, but
okay. Sweet 16 bracket, best dictators of all time. We have Kim Jong Un. He's probably in the lower seeds, but
Yeah, he's not. But also think
hang
of
on.
like
What? Okay,
think of
should we
the era
change it
he's
to
in,
worst instead of
like
best?
strength of schedule.
I mean, the better
best
you
of
are,
being-
the
the best of
dictator
being
is
the
being
worst.
a worse
Yeah.
person.
Okay,
I think
So
there
the
should-
top one's gonna be like highest KD.
Highest.
You know. Let's go top 4. That'll be easy.
a sour 16.
Yeah, I only know like 5.
Yeah, who knows? We don't know that much history.
Yeah.
So Hitler and Stalin have to be close up there, right?
Yeah.
Who was the dude from China in the 40s or 50s?
Mao?
Yeah, I heard he was pretty bad.
He wasn't bad.
Mao.
Not that I know of.
Mao.
He just revolutionized China.
I just don't know enough about this topic. I just know there's
I
bad.
just
people.
realized I don't know much.
Yeah.
What about Napoleon?
He wasn't a dictator.
He killed a lot of people.
Yeah, that's what happens in wars.
That's true. Conquered a lot of land.
What
Yeah,
about
then he lost it.
what about Genghis Khan?
He killed a lot of
He
people.
killed a lot of
He
people.
raped a
and
lot of
killed,
people.
and just.
He really liked the rape, huh?
Yikes.
Okay, so that's 3. We need one more.
I feel like Mussolini was not good at what he did.
Donald Trump.
Well, Mussolini, I don't think Mussolini.
He was a fascist. That's an
He was fascist,
authoritarian
but I don't
government.
think he was that as bad as I think we found. Like, what about like any of the
I just don't
Egyptians?
He's like middle tier for that era.
I just think he had the idea, but he wasn't efficient. Or
a lot of people have the
it's,
idea.
It's about execution
Yeah.
and executing.
It's like Steve Jobs.
It's about
versus
execution on
Wozniak,
multiple
you know?
meanings.
Yeah.
What about like? I bet there's like Egyptian leaders that killed
pretty
lots
bad.
of
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I bet so too.
Yeah.
Israel.
What about
Nero?
What is it? Coney 2012.
Ooh, vote Coney, 2012.
Coney 2012.
If you still have that bumper sticker, we could be friends.
If you still have that bumper sticker, you're probably jerk.
It's
Big fan.
is this a magnet? What is this?
It's just a thing.
just a thing. Yeah.
Cool. Now
What
we
you got
know.
down there?
By the way, I'd like to introduce another one of our songs. You can hear it from Westway on our latest EP.
This was probably like my second favorite moment
Yeah.
from the weekend.
Mhm.
This wasn't as many takes as the last one. It was probably still 9 or 10 takes, and here it is.
My name's Asti.
Loved it.
Wow,
Oh
that's
my
incredible.
Wow.
Listen to that.
That's incredible.
Crazy.
Can you believe we made that on the fly?
Like,
That's
Like,
insane.
I don't want to speak too soon, but like that might be the song that takes us to stardom.
It's possible.
Could be.
It's possible.
And by stardom, I mean like we get like 30 people to come to one of
That's-
our shows.
No one's ever done it before. The technical abilities it takes and the creative abilities it takes is just amazing. And no one in the studio has ever done something even remotely close to that.
That's our stairway to heaven.
And Bob Dylan was here yesterday.
Oh my. So what about? I've been thinking about this part. Like I've been trying to be an entrepreneur lately because I don't want to be kind of stuck at a job that I do like, but bigger and more money things. What about a subscription service where they send you a piece of non-functioning equipment and you have to try to make it work?
I like that actually.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you send it back and then they sell it.
and they pay
Yeah.
you
So
a
it's
little
like
bit.
slave labor.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
actually paying for
But
it.
do they send you any directions, or you just have to
No,
figure it out?
you don't even know if it's like what's wrong with it or anything. Like I'm gonna get sent a watch that just doesn't work.
So it's like a puzzle company, but even more advanced. It's like, just
Yeah.
figure this shit out.
It's a yeah.
Yeah. Or like a non-working boat.
And you have to send it back in?
Yeah, you have to send it back in.
Do you get paid?
No.
I'm just gonna go out on a
Well,
limb
I
and
mean,
say
You're
This is a
paying.
great idea.
You're paying to fix it.
Right, you're
actually.
paying to fix it. Like is it so what I do is
It's like a
offer
tinkerer's dream.
$500 a month
You
can I
have
be
to
the
pay.
guy
that you have to pay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then we'll send you something that doesn't work that we find at a scrapyard of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to fix it and send it back.
I think that's a great idea, and like after that's successful for like a year or two,
Mm-hmm.
then people could start paying to like do like physical labor.
Oh
Yeah.
Like in
I
like
thought this
certain
was serious
fields.
at first, and I was like, I would like.
Or
that
you
kinda-
can
I
make
mean,
it
it
a
is serious,
contest.
exactly.
Like you can have a
serious.
leaderboard. Like, dude, Jim and Monk, how has he fixed 4 boats, 2 guitars,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
an elliptical
It's all
this
for
week?
clout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the only issue
It's pretty
I've
much
seen
dad
is,
saying, "I'm better at fixing shit than you
yeah,
are."
think about how
It's
many
a
of your
subscription
fathers.
for dads. My
like-
dad would love it.
And then if you don't fix it, we penalize you with $200, and then you still have to send everything back.
I feel like monetarily we're getting a little rough. We're going to talk about logistics.
There's a lot of money being
There's a
thrown
market
around
for it.
right now.
I mean, how expensive is it to send a car to someone?
You're paying someone
Pretty
$500
A month.
to send you something to fix, and if you don't get it fixed, you also have to pay $200.
And
so
then pay
you're,
for the
you're now
shipping to get it back.
$700.
I feel like you just should
and you
have
don't
to
even
pay
get
for
to keep the
shipping.
product.
Right.
I guess you got to pay for the wasted time.
But we'll send you can like get there's like going to be a point system where you get rewards. We'll send you like a pack of Snickers and then like a ribbon for like you did a good job.
And you get your photo on the wall.
Yeah, you get a photo on our
We'll send you a
wall.
nice clean pair of white New
You know the
Balances.
Yeah,
The wall all the dads want.
yeah, on the Facebook wall.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing, by the way? Does anyone reference it as a wall
I
anymore?
don't think so. Timeline now.
I
think
just,
it's
I just,
Timeline?
I just
Okay.
like to get on Facebook
Oh,
to
that was
see
a
all.
thing.
Yeah,
the
that's
way.
why I just made me think. And
I
poking
totally
people.
forgot all
What's
about
what's
it.
y'all's
Oh, yeah.
Top 8.
what's y'all's favorite social media platform?
Zynga.
Zynga was pretty sick. You were like, people were coding on Zynga.
I was coding. I
Yeah.
had so many sweet under oath black and red and white backgrounds.
Yeah.
Social media
Zynga was pretty
platform.
dope.
Excellent.
Twitter's been like my favorite for a long
Yeah,
time, but I can get
me
lost
too.
in Instagram for a while 'cause I follow a bunch of weird stuff.
I think YouTube.
Is that social media?
I think it can
Oh, I mean,
be.
it's got comments
It's
and
media.
stuff. You can.
It's media. I wouldn't consider it social media.
I mean, people have different accounts
I
and
mean,
they put
there
out
is
content.
there's comments.
There's a social media aspect to it, but I wouldn't consider it like.
Do you read the comments?
it's not the big
Sometimes.
three.
Okay.
It's not the big.
I choose not to because generally it's not a good idea.
Right, yeah, I do agree. But
Um,
like, it's kind of like a post on Facebook. Like, I'll scroll past the post or I'll look at the post. But I don't go look at the comments.
I'll
Speaking
call it
of
social media because there's a platform to communicate with other people about this video.
speaking of it, like
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it's like to me, it's like a media
Yeah.
distribution website that also has a social
Well, I
media
guess, like,
aspect. to
yeah,
it.
okay, that's right. Because like I mean, news organizations they have websites. They'll put the articles out and there's comments on them. Don't
Yeah.
ever read them. But
The comments are way more important on YouTube than on news websites, but they all suck.
where else am I supposed to get my conspiracy theories
true.
besides the comments on
Or
the
to find
Washington Post?
the links that have the real
Yeah.
truth.
I don't miss
The real
Facebook, but I miss the time of Facebook.
I still rarely
What
use
does that mean?
Facebook.
It's still the Facebook time.
to
Wait,
me,
did-
it's
Oh, well, Facebook. I meant MySpace.
MySpace.
Oh.
Sorry, because Facebook. I don't miss Facebook.
Yeah, don't use
It's
MySpace.
still- it still
Dude, I went to
exists.
MySpace the other day, and it's the weirdest shit. Like you open the page, you try and search something, and like
I tried to
all
find-
this is a
yeah,
white
it's-
page.
it's
and
weird.
Then it's like giant font of whatever you're searching. I
Yeah,
think they
it's-
turned it into just a music platform.
I think the coolest
that's
thing
what I
about
liked
MySpace
for in the first place.
Yeah.
I think the coolest thing about MySpace is that you could have your profile page, then put whatever background you wanted,
Oh.
and have a song whenever
Well,
someone
that's
opens
what
it.
You could
Big
do
Big
that
old
on,
fan
you
of
could
that.
do that on Zynga.
I remember
too.
whenever I found like there was like like you go find like all the things you can copy and paste into your
The
thing to make it
layouts
work.
and that shit.
I found one that was like so you had your one song. I found one somewhere that had like a little music player where you could
Yeah.
put multiple songs because
yeah,
like
did
that
that.
wasn't that because I think they ended up changing it to where you could do that, but I found one that would
Before you
do
could
it on
do
its
that?
own. I was like,
Yeah.
man, I'm ahead of the curve right now.
You know that was a good time. I'm stuck on like Twitter, Instagram right now.
Yeah.
But I could kind of use something new. Snapchat came and went for me.
I don't really
pay
use it
for
as
the
a
premium ones.
I just
so
hate
it's really not
I like
fair.
postcards.
Postcards are nice.
Yeah, so you just get a post. You just buy a big pack of punch or postcards, and you
Wish
just
you
write
were-
random addresses
Wish
on them,
wish you were
It's a
here.
little bit old school.
and you send them, and then hopefully someone sends you back. I think it's.
I think that with all the shitty stuff going on in the world right now, a new social media platform would be really nice.
I want to bring back carrier pigeons.
I wish you would take this seriously. Zach.
Zach,
What's
come on,
not serious about carrier
First of
pigeons?
all,
get your head out of your ass.
people still use carrier pigeons, but only
How?
for illegal activity.
That's how I send cocaine.
How do they know where to go?
It's a real thing. Carrier pigeons.
So what you do is you put a GoPro on their head,
Saying they're
and
not
then when
real?
they end up going
I'm
the
just
wrong
saying,
direction, you
I feel like-
shock them.
How did
Birds
they
are pretty
get? How
smart.
did they get the birds? Like, but
No
do you like tell like whenever back in the day when you had a carrier pigeon, like you're like, send this to Josephus in Scotland, and
Joe
you're
Beefus is a great.
Well,
name to
here's
bring up for
here's the
that.
only acceptable
that a real
way.
name?
I think.
No, it is now.
I think you, like if you want to get a bird to go to some place, you put it in a cage and you go to that place and you give it a treat, right? And you just
But
keep
time out.
doing
If,
it.
much
if you go
longer
if you go to that
process, yeah.
place, why not just take the message yourself?
Well,
Well,
I'm saying
no, because
right
you ha-
initially.
yeah,
say
it's
I'm
a
training a
setup
new
process.
pigeon.
Oh, I
so-
thought it was just like I know my cousin lives in Scotland. Don't know where he lives in
Yeah, so
Scotland.
this is just the initial.
No,
I'm
it's
thinking
not
old
like
days.
the pigeon finds the person.
Yeah.
Like, all right, here's a picture of my cousin
yeah, I've
Jim.
got eyes on him.
And then once you train him for a little bit, then you're just like, all right, here's a treat, here's a letter, and he's just gonna go to that place.
Yeah, and you
how
have-
he knows how to get there is it's beyond me. But
I mean, how does a dog know how to get home from when they get lost 3
Most
miles
of them
away.
don't. Most of them die.
I
or
know,
go
but
to the
some of them
SPCA.
do.
Don't say that.
If
Or-
they're trained,
or go to
right,
hell.
All dogs go to heaven, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, if we had a new social media platform that would ease the times, that would also include carrier pigeons, how would it function?
Ooh, with carrier pigeons.
Okay, can I get any more details?
There's
No.
only negative functions. You can't like anything. You can only dislike
Right.
stuff.
Gotcha.
So it's to weed
So the
out all
stuff
the.
that comes
People
to the top
love
is
to
always the
dislike
shit.
things.
Okay.
So make a platform that like is based around people hating stuff because everyone loves to hate.
That's kind of what the other ones thrive at, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but we're
so
gonna
it just takes that and it just amplifies
We're gonna
it.
lean into it.
We are gonna
Okay.
increase hate in the
Because
world.
you can only get like out of the storm if you lean into the storm.
Yeah, if they were built
Or you
on,
just find yourself in the eye, and then you.
Everyone
you're
gets so
halfway
tired
through.
of being assholes that they'll be like,
and then the new.
"Let's just be nice, guys."
Yeah.
That'll probably make the conversations more frequent about social media. It's just like so not personal and all those cheesy conversations that everyone has. Like we're all so connected but so far apart.
Yeah.
So we just basically
We are, man.
utilize that and make a platform that exploits it, and then that solves all of our problems
I've got one. So, like, say you want to have, like, say grandma can't come in for Christmas.
because of the COVID.
This is because of life, and she's old and she'll probably die if she gets behind the wheel of something.
First of all, grandmas can be of any age. Not
Yeah.
really. Probably over
I'm a grandma.
28.
Anywho,
That's what real young grandma.
Well, I know
So-
that's like the bottom.
Biologically.
yeah. I'm trying to.
so you
Maybe
order this
25.
device that is a replica of grandma, and it has embedded in them like an iPad.
A robot?
And so you just put grandma.
They
Yeah.
have those. Those are things.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called
an
a
episode-
Zoom meeting.
There's an episode of South Park.
Well, no,
that has
I
that.
saw
like
a
a
thing-
mobile iPad that goes
Yeah.
around.
No. It looks like grandma.
Oh, you're talking about like I don't
a
want to say
robot.
sex robot, but like
yeah,
kind of
sex-
how dare
definitely
you.
not a
sex
grandma.
You can
robot.
just
What's wrong
say,
with
take
you?
the word
Same
sex
idea.
out and just
It'll
put
first
robot.
be made for sex, and then they'll use it for
and then
that.
Yeah.
because like sex robots, the market be like, oh wait,
Sex is
we
always
can
the
like
cutting
have
edge.
normal
like
stuff.
the
with
best
these.
VR right now is porn.
So I want to make sure we get this on record. Austin endorses grandma sex robots.
No,
Whoa, first of all, don't kink shame.
Band
You
name
can have
dibs.
sex with grandma robots. Probably not your own grandma.
That
Probably
would be-
offline. But, others, yeah, why not?
because I feel like the market for making robots really realistic right now is the
100%.
the sex
No,
robot.
like porn and sex toys lead innovation.
Trevor knows all about
The best VR out there right now is all
Elon
porn.
Musk needs a sex robot division. He's got Tesla.
Isn't his girlfriend a sex robot?
First
Grimes?
of all, Grimes.
She's a
is
sex robot, right?
That's why their
Fantastic
kids.
artist.
That's why their kid is named that.
She's a fantastic artist that's also a sex robot.
You know what?
She's
That
not, Elon created her, right? This is like, what's that movie where he creates AI?
iRobot.
That's why their kid is an algorithm. That's it. That's
See,
why
but I
that's
didn't
his
know
name.
about
No, it's
Elon
not a
Musk
robot.
before I knew about Grimes.
What?
You what?
See, I knew about Grimes before I knew about Elon Musk. So maybe it's the opposite.
Could
Maybe
be.
she grew him out of a grimy blob.
It's possible.
I don't like that.
I'm just bummed out. I can't remember the name of the movie where the guy makes sex robots.
Is it? It's not her.
Oh, is it,
Is
Ex
it the one
Machina?
with?
Ex Machina.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
haven't seen it, but I knew what it's
It's
about.
a good
It
movie.
is really good.
It's a really
You should
good
watch it.
movie.
Next machine.
I listened to a podcast about it one time. I think it was this podcast.
I do talk about really deep philosophical things.
Or
like
just
artificial
Ex Monica
intelligence
over and
and
over. and over.
Did you say ex Monica?
Yeah, actually, I meant to say Ex
Ex Monica Lewinsky.
Machina.
Okay, well, we'll wrap it up.
Oh.
These guys got to head back to Denton, McKinney, Dallas, Fort Worth, Lancaster, all the good places. But I enjoyed having them this
we
weekend.
don't really have time for a round of frisbee golf.
We could play a hole or two.
Yeah. And then, to sign off, let's hear the last track.
Oh,
from our new
yeah.
EP.
Track number 3,
Yeah.
and this one is completely experimental and really pushing the edge, and here it is.
Loved it.
Oh my gosh, dude. Every time I hear that, dude.
That's world changing.
I can't believe that was composed on Zoom.
Yeah.
Should we call it Zoom?
I call it Zoom, Zoom, Zoom.
I'm actually
Make my heart
boycotting
go
Zoom.
Zoom.
boom, boom, boom.
What
we
was
got
the
inspired.
Mazda thing? They were like, Zoom, Zoom.
Oh yeah. Zoom, Zoom. Zoom,
This has
zoom.
ruined everything.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in.
Can we send
Thanks,
them
everybody.
off
This
with
has been the Apocalypse.
ASMR stuff?
They're going to get out of here. We'll see y'all next time.
Thanks to Bleep
guys.
and Wine for sponsoring us.